So this is US oil analysis for Monday, the 26th of February. Now, let's have a look what happened with prices and where prices may likely go. So, more recently, we can see that prices have been trending upwards, which is in alignment with the higher time frames, which is a good thing. And, well, it's a good thing if you're a long. What we have seen is price come down towards this 200 period average, held here support, break above this 61.48, very strong candle just there, likely news related, this very large candle, breaking above the 62.54, had a test of the 62.54, but we're seeing price head up towards that 63.05. Beyond 63.05, we're now currently consolidated between 63.76 and a move beyond 63.76. We'll be looking for prices to head towards the 64.76 before looking for price head towards that 65.66. Sorry, 65.60 level. We expect 65.60 to be the far end of the range here on the US oil. If, however, we do break down from where we are at present at 63.76, 63.05, 62.54, and ultimately 61.48 would be the levels that we are looking at to the downside. We also have to be aware of the 400 period moving average potentially acting as a dynamic level of support, and currently the 400 period moving average is sitting in around the $62 a barrel mark. Now, yep, we've mentioned levels to the upside and the downside. So what we'll do now is we'll just bear with me a second here. Now we'll have a look at the higher time frames. So first we start with the monthly, and let's get it on here correct. So on this monthly chart, we can see here that we had this very strong sell-off, pullback, sell-off, before we having a pullback. So we have a bit of an inverted head and shoulders, and we do see poised for further upside continuation here on the US 30. So if we hide these drawings, just bear with me a sec. So if we hide these drawings, what we can see here is our shoulder forming just there in around a 400 period moving average, for seeing prices come up towards the 200. Before seeing prices come up towards the 200 period moving average, coming into a bit of resistance here. We did see some selling momentum coming to the previous week. We're in the monthly chart, so we've had some weakness coming to the market here this month, but we do look poised to have a strong finish to the month with the move upwards. So we do have to be aware of I suppose it's too big a zone, but currently the 200 period moving average sitting at 65.22 here on the US oil. Now, if we have a look at the weekly time frame, here on the weekly time frame, we can see that we've got our lows there. Prices have oscillated for quite some time before having them break of the move above the 200 period moving average before pulling back. Now we've broke above the 200 period moving average. Yeah, we broke above the 200 period moving average, had a brief pullback. We seem to have found support at the 20 period moving average, and we do look poised for further upside continuation on the US oil. And let's just have a look. So here, this is the weekly time frame. So as we can see here, clearly in an uptrend on the US oil. And now if we have a look at the daily time frame, let's scale this over a bit. So on this daily time frame, we can see we've had this very strong move to the upside, a very sharp sell-off down towards our 58 level, from which we've had the recovery, and we do look poised for further upside continuation on the US oil. Now, let's just we've already had a look at the hourly chart. So that pretty much wraps up where we are on the US oil overall. the higher time frame trend is to the upside. We've had a brief pullback, and what we do look poised for further upside continuation on the US oil. And with that said, that pretty much wraps up the US oil analysis. Thanks for watching.